Hello! So today we're going to build and configure a BMW Coupe. So let's go to Models, Coupes, 2 Series. I'm coming from a Cadillac ATS, which is about a $50,000 car. 2 Series is probably not going to be enough, so we're going to go with the 4 and build our own. Now, right here, we can go with the 430i, which starts at 45,000, which is close to my Cadillac, or the M440, which is 58,000. Now that's getting a little pricey. I'd really rather not go that high. So I'm shooting for a car between 40 to 55, preferably under 50, preferably under 45, but as you'll see as we go through this process with the different brands, there aren't that many that are going to work. So let's build a 430i because that's going to be the closest in our price range. I don't want to see matches near me. I don't want the M Sport. So we'll go next to color. Okay. Now I would love a blue, although apparently that costs $4,000 and you have to get M Sport, so never mind. But I just paying $500 for a color. I don't like white, so we're going to go with black. Okay, so already it's looking like I'm probably not going to buy this car because I don't really like black cars. I live in the South where the sun and it's hot, and I've had black cars and it's just not very pleasant. But I don't like white cars and I don't want to spend them. So, well, next we go to wheels. Okay. This is where being an old guy versus being a young guy, like most people that do these kind of videos, they just go nuts about wheels. I don't care. In fact, as an old guy, I'd probably prefer like the 18-inch over the 19-inch because you got more rubber and air to make the ride smoother. So I'll just go with the default. That'll save money. I would love the red contrast, but again, $1,500 is just way too much to pay for leather. I could go with beige, but the car's black on the outside, so let's make it black on the inside. Again, not really practical in the South, but what are you going to do? Then we'll move on to the interior trim. Which is various kinds of wood. Aluminum mesh effect. Well, that's kind of pretty. Okay, never mind. This is another M Sport. Okay, never mind. I think I'm going with the aluminum mesh effect. Okay, now here's where it's going to get expensive because I really like keyless entry, but I don't have to have it. What I need is adaptive cruise control, which apparently is sold separately. I don't need gesture. I don't need the fancy lights. Don't need the cockpit. Head-up display would be nice. Okay, I don't need all that, especially for 4,400. The ambient lighting. This isn't quite enough, although the keyless entry would be it. I want the heads-up display. Okay, it's only $1,000. I'm going to go with the 2 extra features. It takes us up to $50,000. Dynamic handling. Active cruise control. There we go. This is what I have to have to require. Okay. I've probably explained this in another video, and I'll explain it again and again because I'm old and I forget if I ever explain things. Once you've had adaptive cruise control, you have to have adaptive cruise control. Because once you get used to on the highway just driving without ever touching the accelerator or the brake, even in stop and go traffic, like if you come up on a traffic jam and the car comes to a complete stop and then goes, and you don't have to do anything except steer. It's the greatest thing in the world. So, gotta have that. Dynamic handling would be nice. The trim things would be nice. I don't need parking assistance. So let's go to the summary. $51,000. How much is that going to cost? Okay. Well, what's my zip code? That's not my zip code. Still not my zip code. Okay, let's try that. I don't have a trade-in. So let me estimate some payments. Here we go. So with $2,500 down, $877 a month, lease for $652. That's not bad. So this is actually would be a possibility because $652. That's definitely in my $600 to $800 a month price range. It's towards the low end, which is even better. Of course, it is a lease, and so you got that 10,000 mile thing. Although, hey, it's 2020. I haven't driven 10,000 miles in 2 years. But okay, this is a real possibility. Okay, so that's the BMW. Let's go back to summary. Where's my summary? Oh, there we go. Okay, so it's the 430i Sport Jet Black, 18-inch wheels, black fake leather interior with the aluminum trim. I've got the driving assistance professional. That's the adaptive cruise control and some other things. By the way, if you ever had it, the lane departure warnings and stuff is also really nice. The executive package, which is I'm mainly getting for the heads-up display, which I have on my Cadillac, and I had on my Mercedes before that, and I love it. You don't ever have to look down. You just look straight ahead. And like when the nav system is telling you where to go, it's in the heads-up display, so you don't even have to look down for that, and it's talking to you. So $52,695. This isn't a bad deal. Now, if I went back and configured the 440, well, let's start over. Get the Coupe, get the 4, build my own. Let's do this one. By the way, notice the 0 to 60 drops like a second. My current Cadillac, I have the Turbo 6 V6, so I do about 5 seconds. It's about 5.2 something seconds, 0 to 60. So the 430i would probably be plenty, but let's just do a quick whip through here. I don't need the shadow line. Let's go to color. Ooh, gotta pay for color. Well, I'm paying $550. I'm not getting black. I like the blue. Wheels. Default wheels are still the 18-inch. That's fine with me. Never been a wheel person. I'd love the red leather. Oh, I would love that so much. But no, that says it's going to cost me. Oh, but still see, that takes it to 60,000. That's going to be pricey. Let's skip ahead. Oh, now this is the default. Okay, I liked it, so that's good. Okay, so I can get the heads-up display here. That's all fine. Over here I get the lights. I don't need gesture control. So we'll take the premium. But then, you know what I need. Here we go. By the way, I'll just show you. It's the active assistant. Well, that's basically it. This is the... Well, it also has active lane keeping assistant, side collision avoidance, evasion assistant, cross-steering. Okay. Definitely want that. Go to the summary. Okay, now we're up to 63,000. And we go to estimate payment. Has to think about it. Estimate payments. Whoa! Now the financing goes to 1,000 a month. Yeah. And over 800. Now remember, I said I was looking for 600 to 800. So see, this goes over my top. But of course, it is $64,000. So that's why I didn't do this first. So that's the BMW. Clearly, I'm stuck with the 430i, which I have switched to because of the much lower payments. It's a little pricey to buy, but the lease would be perfectly acceptable. Okay. So that's the build and price on the BMW 4 Series. It's a possibility, but I'd really want the bigger engine and the blue, and that puts it out of my price. So there you go. So I'll see you in the next. Well, you won't see me because these configurators. I'm not going to put myself down in the corner because it's just silly. Okay. See you in the next one.